ChatGPT now has a super advanced image generator built directly into the app, and it's free, meaning you can create product images or photos simply using a single prompt. I'm talking photo editing, creating people, creating graphics, restyling photos, creating product mock-ups, basically anything that you would have to pay a professional to do, you can now do for free inside of ChatGPT. I'm going to show you the exact prompts, the tips and tricks that I've learned after creating thousands of photos directly within the app. To access this, you're going to need to go to chatgpt.com, and we're going to need to make sure we're using model 4.0. Jump into the first use case where we're going to take a photo of me. I'm going to turn myself into an action figure. All right, so first I'm going to upload a photo of myself. And then I've typed in this prompt, and I've been pretty descriptive in how I want this to look. I've told it the box that I want it to go in, how I want to be stylized, and the exact dimensions. Let's click go. All right, so this is what it's come up with. It's not too bad, okay? So it's done all the things that I wanted to go. Not too bad, but it's not full size and it's not as long as I'd like it to be. We've got the Apple Mac, we've got the watch, we've got the coffee, we've got the phone. Looks pretty good. It says e-commerce coach fast. I don't really like that. All right, so I'm gonna iterate on this one. So if we scroll down, I'm gonna add in, looks great, but please make it full-size action figure, including the legs, wearing black pants, white sneakers, and the action figure should have blue eyes, and make the Rolex silver. All right, here we go again. Not too bad. Okay, he's holding he's holding this now. Got two watches. Don't know about my eyes. I don't know if it's in proportion. So I don't love this one as much. So let's make a change. Make the figure look younger and taller. All right, we'd all have to be younger and taller. I know I would. Let's see what comes up here. Okay, this is much better. I'm looking a lot younger, which is great. Blue eyes this time. Got a watch on my hand. A little bit better in proportion. Got my accessories there, and then this looks a lot better. Cool. So I really like this one. So that is awesome. All right, let's try something else. Let's just say I've got a photo and I want to position me in somewhere completely different. So here's a photo of me where I did a walk through the city of Melbourne. Now, that was pretty tame sort of walk. One day I want to climb Mount Everest. So I've written here, update this photo by keeping the person in the front exactly the same, but make it look like the background is like they just climbed Mount Everest. Let's go. All right, this is what they generated. Now, that doesn't look exactly like me. Maybe a little bit, but you know, maybe people who don't know who I am, they might think it's me. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but definitely looks like I've climbed Mount Everest. It's copied the glasses across. It's done everything else. I think it could be better, but hey, it doesn't look too bad. It's gone, changed that background for me. Now, let me see if I can iterate this a little bit. All right, try again as the person looks different to the original photo. Do your best to get the person to be exactly the same. Try it again. I'm not really sure it did a great job this time either. So as you can see, it doesn't do a bad job of sort of putting it in the scenario, but what it's doing here is it's recreating the person and it's trying to get it as close as possible. So still a few little tweaks here. I think this is going to get a little bit better. All right, now let's do something for a business. Let's just say we have a t-shirt brand and we want to try and market that. Let's see what we can do here. So first, let's create the t-shirt. Create me a t-shirt that has a block color of oat white with the text on the front and red font that says more espresso, less espresso. The t-shirt should look like it's lying on the floor. Let's go. And this is what it's come up with. Looks pretty good, pretty real. Now this would look better if it was on a person. So I'm going to take that photo and I'm going to apply it to a real model. So I'll write the prompt. Now add this exact t-shirt to a person drinking a coffee at home. All right, awesome. So it's brought up this lady here. More espresso equals less espresso, and she is holding a coffee. It looks pretty good. Now it does look a little bit AI generated. So here's a little trick that I love to do. I'm going to type in regenerate this photo as though it was taken as a selfie on an old iPhone. Now, the reason we do this is we want to make sure that it feels real. And if it's taken on an old iPhone or something like that, then it degrades the quality and makes it look a lot more real. Let's see what happens. And now you can see this looks a lot more real and less AI generated than this one. All right, so we've got someone wearing the t-shirt. Now let's try and market this thing and put it into a website banner. So I'm going to type in here, now create website banner to sell this product and have the text overlay t-shirts that show your love of coffee. So this is what it's come up with. Not really sure it's exactly useful to put on a website. It's cropped the text. It doesn't look that great, but at least we could use the image and we could throw this into Canva. So I think there's a little bit of work to do here on the text. Let's see if we can create an ad for this using this image generator. Now, create me a Facebook ad in us versus them style, comparing to a cheap t-shirt that is poor quality and doesn't have a fun slogan on it. Okay, so it looks like it's actually created the Facebook ad copy, not the Facebook image. Pretty good. All right, let me know. And it says here, let me know if you'd like the graphic created too. So it's gone, shrinks, blah, 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 blah. It's showed all the us versus them. Okay, yes, please create the graphic for this ad. Okay, so this is what it has come up with. It wasn't exactly what I was after, but it's done an okay job. Maybe we need to give it a little bit more context. I think I gave it too much credit for knowing what it should be doing. So I'm going to head over to Google and I'm going to search for an existing us versus them Facebook ad, and we're going to copy that. Let's get this one here. No, we'll get one that's a little bit better. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and be using the uploaded image as a reference. Please create another ad using our product and paste that in there. And then let's go. Okay, so this is what it came up with. Not too bad. Again, it's guessed a lot. That's the old shirt, and then that's our shirt. It's got the red, it's got fabric, quality, design, price. That's pretty awesome. It's done a pretty good job. So we could obviously go here and manipulate it as we need to. But the other thing you could do is we could just grab another image and we could get it to do the same thing. So let's grab one of these ones. Let's grab this one. This is a pretty simple one. We'll copy that. And let's do the same thing. Do the same, but using this image as a reference. And this is what we came up with. So graphic t-shirt, basic t-shirt. Look at this, fun slogan, high quality graphic, comfortable fit. Awesome. So now we've created 3 ads out of thin air. We've created a t-shirt out of thin air. We've created a person out of thin air, and we are now good to go. So that's pretty simple, right? But I want to show you some really advanced stuff that it can do. Now, using it to create ads and everything is really cool, but it can actually create things out of sketches and turn them into really awesome things. Take this sketch here that I just mocked up now. It looks like it's been drawn by a 5-year-old. But see what happens when I upload this directly into ChatGPT. I type in the prompt, turn this sketch into a photograph, full color, like it has been taken as a professional landscape shot. Now let's see what it comes up with. Check this out. How wild is this? It's got the slanted roof. It's got the windows with the crosses. It's got the door. It's got the garage. It's got the trees. It's even got the swing and the little hole in the tree. Let's look at the image again. That is pretty awesome, guys, if you don't ask me. So from that simple sketch there, we uploaded it and it turned into this, okay? I don't know about you, but that is pretty crazy. All right, let's go back to stylizing some photos. Having a lot of fun with this now. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna upload my photo. So I'll put the prompt in, restyle this photo to be an anime style cartoon. And this is what it comes up with. I think that looks pretty good, right? All right, let's do something else. I'm gonna do another prompt. Now restyle it like it's a painting from Michelangelo. Not bad. It made me look about 70 years old, but hey, that's an old painting. I'm not sure if in the 1500s or whenever Michelangelo was from, they had baseball caps and watches, but hey, the style is there. Let's try another one. Now style it as a cartoon type similar to The Simpsons. Let's see what this one comes up with. And that's me as a Simpsons character. It does look like I'm in a jail or something, but that is pretty cool. Now it doesn't just stop there. We can create so many different images. Just think about everything that you consume on the internet. We can now create it here in ChatGPT. Let me show you another one that I've had a lot of fun with. Because I run a coffee business, everything I do is around coffee. So I'm gonna do this one. Outline the top 5 memes or memes, wherever you're from, related to coffee. Now this is gonna give me a text output of the top 5 memes. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use those memes to actually create the image version of this meme. So let's go. Okay, don't talk to me until you've had my coffee. Coffee first, adulting later. And the cool thing is it's actually explained, what it is here. So the theme, avoiding responsibilities until caffeinated, why it works, and then the formats, espresso yourself, me, I'm cutting back my coffee, also me, my blood type is coffee. All right, me, I'm cutting back on coffee, also me. Which one should we create? Let's do one. Okay. Create a meme for one. Okay, so it has done the visual concept, which is a bit different. I was hoping it would create the image for me straight away, but it's giving me sort of the overview. The top half, the bottom half, me at 7:15, off one. Okay, proceed with caution. Yeah, let's try this. Would you like this turned into an actual image? Yes, create the image. So that's looking really good. Me at 7 a.m, it's got a sloth, he looks tired. Me at 7:15, after one sip of coffee, he's a cool, collected sloth. I'm gonna show you a couple more that I've done to give you some inspiration, and then I'm gonna give you another video that you get to watch that is gonna take this to the next level, where you're gonna be able to create humans out of thin air. Now, I needed to create a coffee machine for an ad that I was doing that made it look like it was a messy coffee machine. So I popped in the prompt, what I wanted, and it generated this for me. Now, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I gave it some inspiration just like this one here, and it went ahead and created it. For one of the members of my e-commerce academy, she had flat lay products of her images, and we needed to put them onto models. So this is what we did. So we've uploaded the image, we've added in the prompt. This time it's actually asked for a little bit of clarification, which is awesome. So we've given it some clarification, and this is what it's done for us. Now, it does look very AI generated, so I used my little trick and said that take it with a phone camera, make it look like it was taken with a selfie on a phone camera. Looks a little bit better. Looks like she's holding it there. Doesn't feel as AI generated. Now, I also wanted to create a kit of all the products that I sell on my coffee store. So I uploaded the product images and I put in a more detailed prompt on exactly what I wanted here and the style that I wanted. So the more detailed the prompt, the better result you're going to get. So I popped that in there, and then this is what has popped out. We've got the exact products that are in there laid out exactly the way I want them to, and they've even got the right text on there. I did want to refine this a little, so I've done some iterations to make it look a little bit better. And I just kept iterating it over time to try and get what it was that I wanted. So you can sort of see it's a bit like chatting back and forth with your graphic designer. Now, I did promise that I had another video that tells you how to create humans out of thin air and how to really use an advanced level for this ChatGPT image generator. And I've got that video right here, so feel free to go and check it out.